I have a right to face my accuser, Your Honor.
No, here's the thing. They want to throw around magic words like Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, let me throw right to accuser, right to confront. Let me throw, I want a dismissal.
Somebody was trying to take my life that night, and I was just trying to save my life.
And I did.
And I ended up at the hospital. I called the cops.
All right, and let me stop you right there. Drug use.
No, ma'am.
You're telling me you never used any drugs?
All right, folks. Today's courtroom showdown is one you don't want to miss. A man claiming to be a sovereign citizen is facing off with a judge who's not having any of it. This isn't some small traffic case, it's serious business, and real jail time is on the table. If you've ever seen a sovereign citizen in court, you know the routine. Claiming the court has no authority, refusing to acknowledge the charges, and tossing around buzzwords like admiralty law. None of it holds up, of course, and the judge makes that crystal clear. What makes this hearing so compelling is the judge's no-nonsense approach. He stays calm, firm, and laser-focused on the law, refusing to let fiction take over the facts. You're about to see exactly how the legal system responds when someone thinks they can talk their way out of accountability. It's full of bold statements, sharp comebacks, and more than a few reality checks, so get ready. This one's a ride. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Did the judge strike the right tone? Should he have gone even tougher? Let's break it all down from the top.
All right, Judge, he's on his way up. For your edification, this was a plea that we entered in front of Judge Angelini for 10 deferred.
Oh, no, I remember.
Okay, well, I'm just going to fill you in on what's going on there today.
All right, what's happening today?
So I asked the DA if he would be willing to consider the 10 deferred. He said, let me think about it. We did enter the plea fully and officially on the 4 silent. Mr. Hernandez then tells me he wants me to put it in a motion to dismiss for prejudice, and I told him there is no such thing because, you know, judges bust plea bargains all the time. That doesn't give you a right to dismiss. And so then he says, well, he wants a jury trial. And I said, well, we have entered the plea on the 4 silent, so the judge may or may not allow you to withdraw your plea, and then that's what he wants to speak to you about.
All right, we can go on the record.
Yes, ma'am. I just didn't understand what I was signing. And
Excuse
She
me.
hasn't started
I'm sorry.
yet.
I'm sorry.
All right, and let me stop you right there. All this thing where people say they don't understand what they were signing, based upon what is the information that I've received, that first it was 10 years deferred and the judge denied it, and then it came back to a silent offer. Yeah, everybody understood. Court is calling 2023 CR 10221, State of Texas versus Joe Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
For the defense?
Suzanne Kramer.
All right, and are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, a plea was entered in this case on, let me see what date is stamped on here, on April 22nd, 2024. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, and the state is silent on the defendant's application. All right, with regards to the plea bargain agreement, the court, of course, does not have the PSI because we were coming back. Can someone tell me what his criminal history is?
Judge, I don't have a file on that.
Basically, I could be off on this, but my memory is some minor misdemeanors and no felony convictions.
Mm-hmm. So, counsel, do you wish to have a PSI done, or do you wish the court to make its ruling?
Honestly, Judge, based on his criminal history, and of course, you don't have the benefit of the interview with him, but Mr. Delgado and Escobar and I can fill you in on part of the, I think it was part of this plea bargain too, was evaluation for Mick. There are definitely some mental health issues going on. You can tell by reading the report, but you do not have the benefit of having that in front of you. But I do feel confident, of course, it's up to him to go forward today.
All right. So I am reading the police report, and based upon the police report that I've read that are in the stipulation, there is documentation of bizarre behavior. And I don't know, based upon the police report, if that bizarre behavior was drug-induced or if there's some sort of mental health issues.
Which is why I think we had dual, right, with Mick, or was it just Mick?
I'm making yes, that was
I mean, based on my time, and certainly I'm not an expert in any way, but I would tend to think it might have been both, but definitely some mental health issues.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Joe Hernandez.
All right, so Mr. Hernandez, have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues?
No, ma'am.
All right. Not even in your childhood?
No, ma'am.
Drug use?
No, ma'am.
You're telling me you never used any drugs?
No.
Let's be real. When it comes to sovereign citizens, they usually fall into one of two camps. Either they're seriously confused, or they're completely out of touch with reality. And sometimes, you get both at once. A mix of chaos and delusion all wrapped up in one person. That's exactly what today's defendant seems to be. His actions, and his long criminal history, raise more red flags than answers. He wants us to believe he's been arrested multiple times for no reason. That he's facing drug charges but has no ties to drugs. Come on, the justice system doesn't just hand out charges for fun. Every arrest, every case, has to go through a process. Evidence is reviewed, laws are followed, and judges don't make decisions based on feelings. They deal with facts. Now look, maybe we haven't seen the full picture yet. I'm open to being proven wrong. But based on what we've seen so far, his story doesn't add up. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is he telling the truth? Or is this just another case of someone trying to bend reality? Let's get back to the courtroom and see what happens next.
I'm an alcoholic, yes. I drink, but that's it.
All right, so in the stipulation, they're saying that you were exhibiting bizarre behavior.
Somebody was trying to take my life that night, and I was just trying to save my life. I was asking for help. And I didn't want to die that night. Somebody came at my door trying to kill me.
And
I ended up at the hospital. I called the cops. She has the phone record that I called the cops asking for help. I ended up at the hotel. I did everything wrong, yes. But I was just trying to save my life that night. I didn't want to die that day. I didn't want somebody to take my life for no reason. That's the God's honest truth. And I'm here fighting this. I don't have mental issues.
Oh, I mean, if you want a jury trial, we'll give you a jury trial.
I'm 34 years old.
No, if you want a jury trial, you can have a jury trial. That's your question.
Or you can request the judge to give you deferred, and then that way you know that you know what the end result is going to be.
I have a right to face my accuser, Your Honor.
No, here's the thing. And this is what I don't think people understand. We can go off the record. Everybody thinks that they can be an attorney without a license. They want to throw around magic words like Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, let me throw right to accuser, right to confront. Let me throw, I want a dismissal. The question is, do you want a jury trial? Yes or no? And let me explain something to you. If you say you want a jury trial, this train is going to a jury trial. This train is not at the last minute, oh, I see witnesses walking in the door, so therefore I'm deciding to enter a plea bargain agreement. If you want a jury trial, court will give you a jury trial. You will get a quick, fast jury trial. So you want to discuss that with your attorney? You can. You all want to discuss that?
I'm good with the jury trial.
Do you want to discuss that with your client?
I think based on my conversation with him earlier this morning that he is, because of what happened the other day, it just took him off of pleading and he wants his jury trial.
All right, we're coming back on June 3rd.
Thank you, Judge.
And you will have your jury trial. And your plea deadline date has expired.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Just one moment.
Off the record?
Yes.
I'm going to the new Plaza Club on Weston to find out. It's supposed to open up. I'm going to find out what the lunches are about. I understand you love the chop out.
Yes.
I don't think they have it. I'm going to find out and I'll report back.
Yes. Do away with their chops out.
Because the world changes, Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably text you.
All
Let
right.
you know what's
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I had to mention this. Did anyone else catch that quick moment between the judge and the guy sitting in the gallery? I don't know about you, but he gave off serious attorney energy. And honestly, it looked like there was a little playful vibe going on between him and Judge Boyd. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but hey, courtroom chemistry is a real thing, and sometimes it's just plain funny. Anyway, back to the real story, the sovereign citizen at the center of this mess. He had a solid plea deal on the table, one that could have seriously reduced his prison time. And what did he do? Tossed it aside at the last minute and demanded a jury trial. Seriously? He really thinks he can talk his way out of this in front of a jury? From the way he's been acting, it doesn't feel like he's after justice. It feels more like he's just trying to delay the outcome. Switching decisions, throwing out random legal arguments. Maybe he thinks the court will eventually get tired and just back off, but what he's forgetting is that this isn't just any courtroom, this is Judge Boyd's. And she's not about to lose patience or fall for time-wasting tactics. The court doesn't hit pause just because someone changes their mind. The more he drags this out, the worse it's going to be for him. At this point, it's starting to look like he's digging himself into a deeper hole. Watching it all unfold is a mix of frustrating and fascinating. And that bit where he claimed he's never used drugs. Come on. With his record, that's a tough one to believe. Not saying he's lying, but it definitely raised some eyebrows, so what do you think? Should he have taken the plea deal? Did the judge handle it the right way? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy breakdowns like this, real court moments with a little humor on the side, be sure to like, subscribe, and check back daily. Stay sharp, everyone. Catch you next time.